Thank God. Yeah, you not today, girl.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the Yukon Huskies taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Yukon will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense comes onto the field first today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll run it from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success.
There he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Connecticut's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Got it, looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Finds his man, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. UConn will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hip.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position.
Gashing the knee on the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, but with the first, the offense stays on the field.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Hart. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Williams. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab, it's Smith. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Gives it to the back on the draw. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking deep. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Hart. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. He's on the loose. Run out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The return team flipping the field. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Dropping back, it's Hart. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now the play fake. With the catch, it's Williams. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. UConn quick to the line. Play action on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And he makes the catch at the 25. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got...
Turning it on! Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it. And he was close to scoring with that one. Defense runs him out of bounds at the 3. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky.
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a 1-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Powers through the defender. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Right back to the well. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They get him defense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball.
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Hart. The screen, he's got wheels. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. He leaves it with his back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this area to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult to them.
A&M comes back out with another first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Makes one man miss. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab past the marker. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 2 to Hawaii. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. The UConn offense goes back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. Hunt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. UConn going back to work on offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to throw, it's Hart. Quickly complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UConn!
And he's He's in for his third rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. And the Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. He threw a couple of costly interceptions in that loss last week, but a really good job to take care of the football in this one.
And Reese, at that position, you better have...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Durham. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Looking left. Got his man. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Silva. And they pick up just a few on that completion. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to pass. It's Hart. Gets open down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. UConn quick to the line. To the air on second down. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UConn.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling.
Sends it downfield. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Try the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. To the air, it's Hart. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. UConn quick to the line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Here comes the heat. And that is how we will wrap this one up. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run.